scenery. I'm Harpo, if you didn't notice. Here's an all red track that I need to scenerize, I guess. So we'll be starting out just add in a simple outline to kind of fill everything in. I usually do a double line around everything, just makes it look a whole lot nicer and just kind of filled in more. This is going to be kind of techie type rock scenery, I guess. So pretty much just make everything more geometric than you normally would, and maybe add in a couple stickety things if you want. Just try to be unconformist and make everything look nice and geometric. I'll come back and double line everything later, so no worries about that. I was gonna throw in a volcano there, but kinda ran out of time, so I'll do that some other time. Track's coming along fine right now, so just gonna come back and double line all the scenery. Maybe not the little stickety thing sticking out of the ground, because that's not necessarily part of the ground, and it might look funny. Let's just go ahead with this, and as you can see, it's turning out quite nicely so far. Maybe a little blotchy, but you can fix that, make all the lines smoother. Maybe a little thicker if need be. But as you can see, the outline isn't very smooth, so we'll go back and fill in any gaps and holes. No problems there. I sure hope this is recording alright, because this is going to stink if I have to redo this. But yeah, you can see I'm just filling in the gaps right here. Yada yada. Okay, now we're just going to add in some shading. Just add some mismatch, not necessarily the same length, just kind of random lines. Just kind of adds a nice effect, kind of like in Monumental, except this is probably easier, just because this isn't like an expert tutorial here. I spent maybe 15 minutes on this, so bear with me. You can make it look a whole lot better if you just take your time and make horizontal lines. Mine are kind of diagonal, I guess, because I didn't spend much time on it. Here I tried to go into super zoom, but guess I just screwed something up, but ugh. Whatever. We'll just zoom out for this. But just add a single line, and this is something cool. You just kind of looks random, but I think it actually looks quite nice. Just want to add in short outlines. This makes it kind of looks more like rocks. See, it doesn't look half bad, eh? Now, here I went into super zoom. I didn't go all the way in, but just enough so I could do some good scenery. Now this is a kind of cool little effect. It's pretty much easy but a filler, so it looks fine. But it just kind of adds some oomph, I guess. Maybe fill in some of that, make it look okay. It's kind of, I guess it looks more like a satellite from Star Wars or something, but just you can add in little satellites wherever, putting out waves. Did this one on my tracks before. It just kind of adds a nice effect, but just add shading where you would think it'd be dark, like underneath rocks. Yada yada yada. It's a cool little effect. Just do a cute angle or something, and then just have lines protruding from it. pretty much I'm just going random on the scenery, just kind of making everything look nice. I'd probably stick to more of a theme when you're doing scenery on a real track. But here's some more. Just add in some mismatched groups of lines, maybe 3 or 4 to a group. Just kind of looks nice, I guess. Here's just a little bit of machinery. It looks like crap though when it's done, so. But just you kind of add shading, and if it is metallic, it'll be rays of light will be hitting it and be moving parallel to the direction of the tube. For those of you who know anything about art and the way light bounces off things and stuff, but just a little more of a satellite. Again, this is really crappy, so check out Area 51 if you want to see some actual work put into it. So this is a cool little effect that just kind of takes up room, kind of makes stuff look rocky. I'm just experimenting on this one, but I guess it'd be good for just rocks, but just make little parenthesis type things. Doesn't really matter. And here's a cool little spot. It's nice and flat, so I'll put in a store or a house or whatever you want to call it. Just make sure there are no gaps, just simple square, add some shading. Good store needs a door, so throw in some handles, a sign, and if you want to put writing instead of just a simple line, but add another satellite. Now I just feel like I'm rambling. You can call that a bush. It doesn't look like a bush though, but whatever. For the sake of tutorials. Here's how to make a nice crappy little tree. If you want to actually spend time on it, you can actually make it look nice. But you just kind of have it like a Christmas tree, just branching down from the top. Probably should have left it off here, but I added way too many branches afterwards. Whatever. Looks like it's been through a hurricane, but I don't care. Pretty much, so this is a track, just kind of scened randomly. I hope this helped with some of your scenery problems. This is me trying to make a volcano, but I totally got the shape wrong. So I'll probably pass on this, and I'll do a real volcano later. By the way, kudos to XN6 yada yada, bunch of numbers and letters. Very good scenery there. Check out his tutorials too. Yada yada yada. Well, I hope it actually worked. Hope you got something out of it.